Alright, welcome guys to the second half of the first round from the winner bracket round 1 of the French Championship Winter Edition, or Hiver. I just tried to pronounce that. So we had match 1 and 8 have been played in the first phase, or in the first half of that, and now we have match 9 and 16 will be played, where I'm covering match 9. So we have Cocow, DyZroD, DR or Dorian Raid, and DanSimonson, or I'm just gonna call him Simon. We're betting out for 2 spots in the winner bracket round 2. Bottom 2 is gonna go into the loser bracket round 1, and we're also gonna play out for P3 just for the seeding. So really looking forward to that match. Of course, Cocow has qualified throughout his placement on the CDF 2020, and then the other players had to go into a seeding or into a time attack phase where top 62 have qualified to the actual live events. Format will be cup mode. Point limit is 100 points, where the points repartition is 10 for first, 6 for second, 4 for third, and 3 for fourth position. So only French players were eligible of playing this tournament. And yeah, if you have, of course, in cup mode, you need to collect points. And if you have surpassed a certain point threshold, you activate the finest mode. Here it is 100 points, and then you have to win 1 more round in order to get first, second, or the solace, the third position. Alright, Cocow making that first mistake, though. I thought we had a spectating bug, but yeah, Cocow off to a sloppy start compared towards Gwen, who won in just 12 rounds. So he won 10 consecutive rounds in a row, and then he has gotten himself second position and then won the round after that. It is Cocow with a worse start. So Simon actually on first, and that is something that I wasn't expecting. Simon, I think he's the underdog of this match, is on first. And yeah, nice to see that. Okay, I wanted to go into the price a little bit later, but since you're asking, Javzo, I'm gonna go into that. So the total prize pool is 150 euro. It is 80 euro for first, and a trophy. Yeah, so also like a physical trophy. Then second gets 50 euro, and the present, we are not sure what the present is. Third gets 20 euro, and all the finalists will receive some goodies from Nadeo. So that's really cool to see. And yeah, Simon is actually winning that first round, and this is something that I haven't expected, since he is the last seeded player who goes into this yeah, round 1, and now he makes that mistake, and this is very costly for him since he has clipped the border there, and now Simon is not getting himself the first position. So the prize pool for last year was, I think, 350 euro, was 100 for first, or was it even 400? No, it was 350, right? Or 375, something like that. But we had 200 for first, 100 for second, and then I think 50 and 25 for third and fourth. But also a good prize pool this time around. But it is actually Cocow making another mistake, but still staying on first, because it's DyZroD and Simon who have made a lot of mistakes here on this track. So Cocow is taking that his first 10 points are here, and looking good for him. 1 second ahead here, 1.3. Not a good time, but Cocow wins it here. Cocow wins it, not with a good time, at 58.06, and that is on Kyogre. It is, yeah, not a good time. I mean, WR is a .46, but a 56 and not a 58. So it's 1.5 seconds away. And just when we, speaking about the map here, the map has been built by Mephisto, and the WR is by Binks, and it's a pretty fast map with a hard dirt section where you really want to hold your gear and get the most optimal line, going super close there. And Simon again with a mistake there, so he's risking way too much. He's risking way too much. This is, of course, not a good playing style when playing cup mode. Going for a risky playing style, because you will always get yourself the 3 points in return if you just make a small mistake or just fall down like he did. So that is not good for him, and he will lose on a lot of time here. And he is now, like, what, 8 seconds behind? 7.5. Yeah, that's almost 8 seconds. So not good for him. And we can see Cocow again on that first position. Dorian Raid is capitalizing from that mistake from DyZroD. So a lot of mistakes are happening here, unlike in this other first round of the winner bracket. So Cocow wins it here. DorianRaid in second. DyZroD with a sub 1 minute time on third position. So not a good time at all. And Simon finishes on P4. So he's making a lot of mistakes, but as well as the other players. So you can see it here. Simon still tied second position with DyZroD. And Cocow still on first. So every map will be played 5 times. We are currently on round number 4. So one more round after that. And before every live round, there is a warm-up. Let's see what Simon can do here. Since he has not made a mistake at the start, he is at 4th position. And thank you, Trackmania Esports, for hosting my channel. Thank you so much. And maybe you can tell me if this is something official or something like that. But thank you so much for the host. And also hello to all of the people. Also hello to Toby. Welcome in, Hillis. And yeah, Cocow again on that first position, as you can see. DyZroD on second. Then we have Simon on P3 and DorianRaid behind that. So you can see Simon is claiming that third position. Yes, he's doing so indeed. Cocow with a good time here, 57.00. So he's slowly but surely, yeah, increasing or improving his time, increasing the pace here. And with that, he is, yeah, only 0.6 away of WR. So great time here from Cocow, winning 3 rounds in a row after making a horrendous mistake at the beginning of the match. He is now winning 3 rounds in a row. So nice to see that from Cocow. Simon, again, with the first mistake. And he is far behind. So nice to hear that. You can hit me up on Discord because, I mean, Scotty and me had the idea as well in our podcast. If you need any sort of help or any sort of, like, my opinion about that, what I would do, hit me up because I really like that idea. I'm not sure who's behind that account, but you can just hit me up on my Discord. It's turbo #4976. So, DyZroD making that mistake. And of course, that's the last round. And Cocow looks like to win the 4th round in a row, as you can see. DorianRaid getting second. And then we have, yeah, who's actually behind? We have DyZroD still. Look at that. So many mistakes. DyZroD on P3 and Simon on P4. So Simon with a good start, but has only gotten himself 13 points in 4 rounds after that. So this is certainly not good. But this can happen, of course. And yeah, that is unfortunate stuff. Alright, so that was the first map. It was Kyogre. Cool map by Mephisto. A lot of gear changes and the ending had to be done like with a perfect angle and a lot of speed that you had to maintain over the stretches there. Was really important to get that one done, as my game is still loading. Yeah. So we joined in a little bit late, but it seems that Cocow has won every round, and it's not... So, we are back, boys. We are back. And we can see a close match here. It is Cocow who has won 7 rounds in a row. So we haven't really missed too much. But I'm sorry, of course, that my game has crashed there. But it seems that the issue didn't occur when I had other things. But I have no idea why the freeze of the maps were coming up. I have no idea. Maybe a car skin has loaded and it couldn't be compiled or anything. Or maybe it's my SSD or something like that. I have no idea. But let's go into the next round here. We see Cocow in the lead. And then behind that, we have DorianRaid or DR and DyZroD. We're approaching the ice section pretty well. DyZroD with a better exit here, as you can see. So it is DorianRaid who has to settle on P3. And he will stay there, so... Oh. Cocow also with mistake. What is happening? DyZroD getting a free 10-pointer. And DorianRaid in second, ahead of Cocow, and then we have Simon. So that was a round that was, yeah. Yep. That was a yep round, man. So Cocow not with a 8th win in a row. So he's only getting himself 4 points in this round. And that means that he is not cannot grant himself the finalist mode just yet in some sort of rounds. Because he's at 77 points, so he needs at least 3 more rounds in order to advance into the finalist mode. And let's see here. Simon a little bit further behind. Then we have DyZroD and DR battling it out here for that 2nd position. DyZroD has the upper hand, the UB team player. As DorianRaid gets a good line here over the tech section. Also a good entry into the grass. But loses a little bit here. But gets a good approach. Cocow's also stumbling. And now we have a fight. DyZroD is leading. But it's also DorianRaid with a mistake. So he gets overtaken here by Cocow. DyZroD with a good full speed section. But makes the mistake there on the roll ride. And Cocow will eventually get himself first position ahead of DorianRaid, who actually made a slide. So a back and forth round between all the players. It's DyZroD who was able to finish. Not sure what happened to him there, but he had to finish from the other side. Still remains in that 3rd position, and it is Simon on P4. All right. So maybe someone can tell me why there is some sort of freeze that I have when something is loading. Could it be my SSD? My M2 SSD? Could it be my RAM? My RAM is fine actually. Or what can it be? I think it can be everything, but how can I check that? Spam Illuminati Spam 666. Okay. Good one, Ruth. Oh my god, man. Oh. Okay. Good one, man. I worked on it so much, yeah. And now we have the next map here, Embers by Link, which was also map 3. Yes, it was also map 3 in the prior round. And yeah, I mean, it is Cocow who can close it out here. We have DyZroD and DR both with over 50 points. And then there's Simon a little bit behind. But he can still make a saying. The underdog was good on this map. So let's see what will happen here on this particular map. You see Embers, of course. Simon with a gear drop. A map by Link. And you could think there's a lot of ice involved, but no, there's not. There are only snowy sections on the right because, of course, of the winter theme. But there's only one ice block that players have to drive over, but they're gonna drive over when they're finished the map. And it's the finish block because they're gonna jump into the finish. And yeah, Cocow off to a good start. So Cocow at 87 points. He needs this first place and then just the finish in order to elevate himself up into the finalist mode. And looking good for him. Not going for the no slide. I mean, I think it's too hard to do that. But maybe you can go a little bit over the penalty dirt there, over the sand. But Cocow didn't decide to do so. So Cocow will win this round. Most likely he's 0.8 ahead of DorianRaid here for DR. Always saying DorianRaid. Not sure how he wants to be called. But Cocow with a 102.37. So an okay time. Let me open up my sheet again. Here, there we go. There's this one. And there is the other one. Alright. So hopefully my PC doesn't crash now. Okay, it doesn't. So, it's of course the map by Link. And yeah, didn't I say anything about this? Yeah, I mean the green part or the blue part there, I don't know how you want to call that. I mean, this reminds me of the Trackmania Nations or Trackmania 2 Stadium parts. Really cool seeing them, and actually Cocow making that mistake, but he's at 97 points. So he will be able to get himself up into the finalist mode. But now someone else can get that 10-pointer. It's DyZroD versus Simon here in that battle. But yeah, DyZroD is yeah, extending his lead here, I think, to 0.5 of a second. Yep, nice guess there from Mr. Caster. And DyZroD is taking it here. The UB team player is taking a 10-pointer. Well needed 10-pointer. Simon is stumbling a bit and gets overtaken here by DR. And also with a penalty here. So is he able to finish? Oh, I'm not sure. He needs to do a more direct approach. Yeah, like that. But he was hardly able to finish. I mean, that was very close. And he only gets himself 3 points in this round. That was a, yeah, like a thrown away or easy 6 points that he was throwing away. And it is Cocow in finalist. Yeah, guys, keep it in English. Would be nice. But yeah, let's go here with Cocow into his first finalist attempt. Can he make it happen? That's the question here. Looking good for him. He has a good lead here of 0.2 of a second. Is that a mean comment or what is that? Or what did he say? Maybe someone can translate. Then I can decide if yeah, I'm gonna time out him or not. But let's focus on Cocow for this run. He is 0.4 ahead and looking good here that he will use his first finalist attempt, unlike Gwen. And yeah, for an insult, you get a timeout. So enjoy your 10 minutes on the silent bank. And yeah, Cocow's taking it. Deserved victory. And yeah, Cocow is the first player here who's through. All good then. I just don't want to support something like that. You can, yeah, I also need a mod or something like that. I think Raven is a good option, or SRK. If you guys are interested to be some sort of mod to like change titles or just be aware that people are doing it. I'm not sure if you guys are here for the whole day, but yeah, hit me up. Yeah, welcome back. Wave out. I know that you're a mod in Scotty's chat, but maybe you guys are interested of being mods. I just don't know, because I don't have any, like, not a lot of active mods who are around. But hey, let's go here into the next round, of course, because I just didn't really cast a lot here in the prior rounds, or in this round in particular. You see DyZroD leading ahead of DyZroD, who is 0.4 behind. So DyZroD is still taking it though, but good ending from DR, coming a bit closer, but still nothing is set in stone. He's at 75 points. DyZroD is at 82 points, so 2 victories away for DyZroD of getting himself the finals mode, and DR also a second, and then 2 first places in a row to elevate himself up into the finals mode. What style cup is this? It's a multi-style cup, and it's played in a double elimination format. So top 2 is going through here. Wait, why was I thinking that you were a mod there? But all good. But yeah, it's a double elimination bracket that has been played, so you can afford yourself P3 and 4 in one match. But then you are dropping down to the loser bracket. But yeah, it's a DyZroD, yes. Okay, nice fight here between DR6 and then also DyZroD. So let's follow DyZroD here for the remainder of the track. We see DyZroD with a way better line here over this section. Has more speed here in this section, but it's close here. 5,000 of a second. DR with a good line here, but had to release here in this section. DyZroD with a more direct approach. This is close to call. DyZroD in the lead. This is close. And it's only 0.1 0.01 of a second. Close round there. Great round from both DR and DyZroD. And a well-needed 10 points are here for DorianRaid, up to 85 points. Coming closer here. Crazy rounds here to go on to the next map. Do you like DR skin? Let me check. Spam 666 to help. Oh. Yeah, it could be. Okay, this could be the last map. It could be the last map. Since we have 5 rounds on this track, winter is coming. It's map number 4, if I recall it correctly. And yeah, it is a cool map. The most custom blocks that I had to download. But things like that can happen. Map is by DyZroD and the WR is a 52.85.8 by Energize. So a good time. Techie transitional map. You can see a lot of transition changes and it's pretty fast here coming into this loop section where it ends in a drift and then a lot of poles that you have to avoid there in the ending. And also this part where you want, I mean, the snow's kind of leading the way for you. And also the ending can be hard because you can either go for this auto slide as DR went for, or I mean, if you clip too much of the snow, you will lose a lot of speed and you will just be dead. You're gonna go for the outside approach, but then it's hard to avoid the pillars, as Simon would have approached the section now, but he couldn't quite do so. But let's go into this round here. The first round on Winter is Coming. Cool map, hard map, I would say. Still pretty simple, kind of. So really unique map by the looks of it. And let's go and see what people are doing. So DyZroD currently on P3. And that means, I mean, it doesn't really matter unless he wins the next round. But it's DR6 with a mistake. And he has no speed just before that's the freewheel section. And that was a, yeah, I mean, a well-needed 6-pointer for him. Because now he is only up to 89 points if the positions will stay like that. And you can see here huge gaps here between all the players. Roughly 1 second between all the players. But Simon with a mistake and the respawn. The instant respawn because he was steering in too early. That wasn't a quite smart decision. And now DyZroD is getting himself first. And also with that, DR6 is getting second position. So I have no idea what's happened in this round. But so many mistakes have happened. And they can both be very happy that Simon has made that mistake. The pressure really crumbled him away. And yeah, now 98 to 91 points. So it's a free round for DyZroD and DR needs a first position. So great rounds, kind of, for the players. I mean, great rounds in terms of that they can be happy that they have gotten themselves the points that they've needed. But also a very unfortunate round for Simon there of losing a lot of points. 6 points in total. That was his chance of coming back, but that wasn't quite the case. So it's DR6 in finalist. And where are the others? What is happening? They are 7 seconds respectively behind. So if he doesn't win this round, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. If he doesn't win this round, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to jinx him, but oh my god, Monka W. 53.54 for him. And he's up into the finalist mode as well as DyZroD. So we have a double finalist situation here. And yeah, a 53.54. Let's see what time that is. I mean, it's roughly 0.7 away of WR. I'm of course joking because I'm known to be the Jinx Meister. Well, let's see. Double final situation here between DorianRaid and DyZroD. Let's see who's going to take it, the Revolt player or the UB team player. Looking like DorianRaid has the best start here, and he has a lot of speed to work with. DyZroD with the attack on the inside over the dirt, but didn't really get too much speed out of that, but gets a better line over this part. But still, DR6 with more speed coming into this section. Good low jump here from DyZroD. Let's follow DorianRaid here for that last part. It is neck and neck here between both of them. We have 0.1 of a second, but DyZroD with a better drift here goes for the risk. This is close to call here. This is close to call. Simon is out. DyZroD in the lead. DyZroD behind DorianRaid in the lead, and he's taking it. Is he? Oh my god, what a decision making there in the ending, but what a great round here to end it all for them. DorianRaid is taking it. DorianRaid is taking the second position. DyZroD left the game. Okay, we are not playing for third apparently. Why has the game ended then? This makes like no sense. So that was a Moncasti at the ending. But it was him making it. So why did DyZroD leave now? I have no idea.